Why'd you do that?
Okay, so.
I know I broke your rhythm.
That's okay.
I know.
Anyway, so there was no need to then. In the last several years, so I watched in 9, 10, 11 the growth of Keller. And we always made fun, drinking the Kool-Aid and the Ponzi scheme, because we were doing great. But I've seen but inside I started to admire a lot of top agents, started to go to them, they started to grow a lot of agents. So throughout the country, and I used to fight to be 1 or 2 in the nation for Berkshire. The last 10 or 15 years, I've been number 1. It's like playing ping pong. I like to play people better than me, but now I'm this guy and everybody's down here, and I lost it. So I was admiring Keller. And then about 2-3 years ago, I'll shut it up in a minute, I'm just like, we probably have to do something. We probably have to. And then I watched those 10 blogs on Gary, on the 4th Industrial Revolution. And just like the young man was talking about, and I guess Gary reminds me of me. We had 25 of us, or 26 of us on the team. I thought, if anybody tried to take my team away or knock us down, I would do anything, no matter what. And I'm looking at Gary, I'm like, this guy is exactly me, but in a big scheme of things. And I thought, I want to align myself. Came down, met him, started. The culture is our culture, yet we never did it. I mean, we never did it. We are learning, Jim will tell you this in a second, but so I wanted to align myself with the future. I have to protect my 17 to 20 agents and people. Just like you have kids, you want to protect your kids, they become more important than you. Well, my team is much more important than me. Financially, I didn't have to do it, or whatever. I did it for the future of real estate, and Gary and us are the realtors fighting for the realtors. And so I am so excited. The energy is off the charts, the collaboration, the systems, it's unbelievable. So I feel like I'm a new person, 33 years in the business.
So again, what are some of your observations over the last 10 months?
And to add on to that, the value proposition at the time when we came, because our arch rival at Keller Williams, which we called Keller Williams, approached us and planted a seed 2 years ago, and the value proposition was vast. There was a lot of reasons to come because we came from an old-fashioned brokerage model, and the ability, we had trouble articulating a succession plan and a plan to maybe slow down, or Mike's version of slowing down, which isn't much slowing down, but we had a hard time articulating that and coming up with a plan. But over the last 2 years after that seed was planted, I think we looked at it differently, and we looked at our profit differently, and we looked at it as a way to really plug into this system and grow. And the last 10 months being here, I think it's everything we thought it would be and more. Family reunions solidified our decision to come. I was so happy to be there and feel like we made the right decision, and there was tons of proof of that. And then Mega Camp really hammered it home. And
so let's talk about family reunion for a second.
Yeah.
Give me your observations. Give me your observations of family reunion. What were your takeaways? First, reassurance you made the right decision, but why do you say that?
Well, biggest takeaway was the top echelon of this company is a different breed than what's out there. I mean, the owners, the OPs, the TLs, the agents are just such a different breed of person, agent, business owner. The mind frame is so big, and that was a major
So bigger
takeaway.
thinkers.
Huge, yeah.
Do you agree with the comment, willing to share?
Willing to share, that was number 2. I mean, everyone, hey, let me see your P&L, here's my P&L, what do you guys spend on this, here's what we spend. We didn't come from that. We came from the old-fashioned brokerage model where we didn't help anybody. And we helped everybody, but we didn't receive any help in return, and there was no collaboration, no real collaboration.
Right.
About 3 weeks after we made the move, my agents thought it was crazy because I was Mr. Berkshire or Prudential. I was the golden boy. My team found out. Jim and I told our team, my 2 other core people, 36 hours before the move. I mean, we had 210 listings, 100 pending transactions, and 70, 80 followers that were at the company because of us. They found out 36 hours before, and some cried, some said yes, everybody was freaked out. But 3 weeks in, they said, Mike, now we know why you did it. we thought you were crazy. They said, we feel like we went from a funeral to a wedding. Family reunion. My hair is still in the back of my neck for 4 days. The energy, 18,000 people. I mean, the Berkshire convention had gone from 3,000 or 4,000 down about 2,000. There was no real energy there. It was more entertainment. I like the young lady was saying earlier, we bring, not social, we bring value to the meeting.
Yeah, YP.
Yes, everything is value here. The entrepreneurial spirit and the opportunity for growth. And so many people on our team right now have personally changed dramatically already. So that's been exciting.
What else, Jim? What about, what did your broker say when you told him you were going to leave?
So I've been offered all kinds of stuff for the last 10, 15 years. You know, crazy offers from all different companies, blah, blah, blah. And I'm getting hammered by Compass and all these people. But my line became, listen, I said, you know, now that I'm wealthy, I could probably get a young, hot chick, but I am not leaving my wife. Okay? That was always my line. Like, so that would hang the phone up because you said that. So,
good Lord.
Yeah, that's what I said. When you have money, it's easy to get a hot chick there, you know? When I was broke, I had a bank. I never thought I'm sorry. Okay. I'm from Philly, remember, so. So I just used to turn them all down. What was your question? So I will tell you. So the couple of the owners who were quality people, and I love them. I love all of them, and I'll never say anything negative. They didn't give me the growth. I bought the growth. I mean, I bought the growth to that company. It wasn't like they gave it to me and then I left. We were the dynamics. We made that office #1 in the country. It was us. We were like the management. People came in all the time. We helped everybody freely all the time. But the one thing from the head guy, Berkshire International, I did get a phone call, and he did say, Mike, he said, I heard. I cannot believe it. I really wish we would have had the opportunity or could have done something. He said, but you are not only one of the best realtors I've ever met in my life, you are one of the best human beings I've ever met in my life. And so that was unbelievable.
Great.
That's the integrity of that one person. Couple other people are just blown away, and then a lot of people were very angry because they started to lay off people at the company and the title for mortgage and all kinds of stuff. But most people were supportive. But the top tier, it was very hard. I'm an emotional guy. I had to call. I called them directly. I didn't let them find out from Facebook or anything. And I talked to them, and they just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It would have been like leaving my wife. But it's what I had to do for my family. That's how I felt inside. This is it. Everything I hear here just reiterates what I visioned when I was watching those blogs, when I had secretly watched the growth of Keller. Again, 10 years ago, it was 80,000 Prudential agents and 70,000 Keller agents. You go 10 years later, it's 160,000 Keller agents, 42,000 Berkshire agents. Whose team do you want to be on?
I'm grateful. I love all you guys do.